According to the Syro Malankara Catholic liturgical calendar, the 2 Sundays before the Great Fast or before the Great Lent, we celebrate the commemoration of all the departed priests and all the departed faithful respectively. Accordingly, today we celebrate the Kohane Sunday, the commemoration of all the departed priests. The Syriac word Kohane means priest. We all have good memories of many holy priests who were closely connected with our families. Let us take this moment to pray for them and to remember them in our holy Eucharist. In today's Gospel passage, the Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 24, verses 45 to 51, Jesus gives us a very clear notion about the New Testament priesthood. Jesus was always a critic of the Old Testament style of priesthood, and we see that many times in the Synoptic Gospels. The Old Testament priesthood was always related to a priestly tribe, a special tribe, the tribe of Levi. The priests of Israel came from that particular tribe. They were the performers of the sacrifices and cults in the temple. And they were defining and interpreting the religion and the Torah, the law, according to their conveniences. Somehow they exploited the society. They did not care for the poor and the marginalized. That was why Jesus criticized them. And Jesus gave a new and a perfect example of the priesthood. And we see no instance where Jesus makes a sacrifice in the Gospels, except the only and one sacrifice that is made on the Mount of Calvary. And that was the perfect sacrifice made by Jesus. In that perfect and holy sacrifice, the priest who offers the sacrifice and the victim of the sacrifice were one and the same. Jesus was the victim and Jesus was the priest. And this is the message that Jesus gives us today. So every sacrifice is fulfilled and completed by a total and full dedication and commitment of the one who offers the sacrifice. The one who offers the sacrifice and the sacrifice become one. They become identical. This is what Jesus gives us today. And he also compares the life of a priest with a life of a prudent and faithful servant. And we know that the priests are like trustees. They are not the owners of the household. They are trustees appointed by the master to take care of the household, to look after the household. And they have to give an account of their trusteeship to the master. And this is applicable to any way of life. We all are called to be priests. That is what we read in the letter of St. Peter. We are a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people of God. So we all are priests wherever we are placed. We may be placed in a family, maybe we are leading a single life, we are leading a ministerial priesthood. Wherever we are, we have to be perfect sacrifice and be prudent and faithful servant. That is the vocation given to each and every disciple of Jesus Christ. And let us reflect on this call, this vocation of our life. So we all are priests, and that we received through the sacrament of baptism. And today we especially focus on the priestly commitment that we have taken up in our lives. If we are in the families, in the role of a father or a mother or a child, we need to be a perfect sacrifice for others. like Jesus, who shed the last drop of his blood for the humanity, for this universe. So let us take this time to reflect more on our priestly commitment to all that we do, to the workplace that we go, to the college and the schools where we study. Let us also pray for all the departed priests who passed away from us, who went for their eternal reward. May God bless all of us.